Hey, PD Grizz here. So today I just hit a little milestone. I just crossed over the 500 subscriber barrier for the first time, and feels pretty good. So I figured I'd throw another video out there today. And I wanted to do something a little interesting, something that might shake the tree a little bit, stir up a little bit of controversy, if you're a true SAC nerd, as I apparently am. And that is this little guy right here. Now, this is a Victorinox broker. Now, I know somebody's already typing that, no, that's not a broker. The broker has a key ring. That's an ensign. The ensign is the model without a key ring. But we'll get to that in a minute. So the Victorinox broker ensign is basically a bijou, or if it has a key ring, then a classic. It's not an SD because as a classic has just a nail cleaner instead of a screwdriver, when it becomes an SD, it has a screwdriver instead of a nail cleaner. But the ensign or broker has a small main blade. This has the 4-line tang stamp horizontally on it. And on the back, it has a horizontal Victoria stamp. Now, on SAC Wiki, the page for this says these were introduced in the 1980s, but the fact that this has a Victoria tang stamp demonstrates that this was clearly made before 1974, so they at least go back to the early 70s. The other thing that speaks to that is that this scissors, it had a broken spring when I got it, so I replaced it with a modern spring, but it originally had the old single leaf spring like this, which ended in the mid-70s. So that makes this clearly an early 70s model, so clearly the information on SAC Wiki is incorrect, although they're not clear about the date. It just says 1980 something. But the truth is, this one is from the early 70s. The other way to look at it is you see this cross-cut nail file. In the 70s, they started using the granulated sandpaper, emery board type nail file, whatever you want to call it, that you see on modern classics. This is an Ambassador, another great knife with the same features, just slightly larger. But this is what I'm talking about when I say the granulated emery board sandpaper texture type file. So, and about that name. So, most people tell you this is an ensign, and that if it had a key ring, then it would be a broker. But the fact is that clearly Victorinox, I believe, just used different brands depending on which region they were marketing to. This model was not heavily marketed in North America, so these mostly came over from Europe after the fact. But the 1985 Swiss Army Brands catalog lists this as a broker. And on SAC Wiki, they describe this as possibly being a misprint or a mistake. But I've actually found these for sale in the box, brand new, labeled as brokers. So clearly the ensign broker line is not as simple as if it has a key ring, it's a broker, and if it doesn't have a key ring, it's an ensign. I believe the two names were used interchangeably, and that you're not incorrect to call it either name. So I'm going to call it a broker, and if you don't like it, don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for supporting my channel. The growth has been phenomenal. I really enjoy doing this. I enjoy collecting the knives. I enjoy sharing my knives and what little bit of knowledge I have with you. And really, I'm not trying to teach everybody as if I have all this knowledge. I'm just learning. So as I'm learning, I'm trying to learn along with everybody. So I share what I learn. Sometimes I make mistakes, but that's part of the learning process. Anybody that hasn't made a mistake hasn't done anything. Anyway, I'm going to get back to watching the Masters. This is Petey Grizz, out.